Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. This video is about the scenarios of the OWASP category. The first scenario. A simple example on this case is we consider a web page with two fields allowing users to enter a username and a password. To authenticate the user, a programmer might code the SQL something like this. Select all from user, where username is equal to this username and password is equal to this password. An attacker can inject the code by entering anything in username field and or 1 equal to 1 hash in password field. The resulting SQL is shown. The result of this SQL is all the information are retrieved from the user table, where 1 is equal to 1. Other threatening attacks can be editing or deleting data from table or database, or even illicit stored procedures, so it is not secure. This is an example of a code injection. To prevent this from occurring, we need to store data separate from commands and queries, or we can use the safe application program interface, or we can apply positive server-side input validation. Let's move on to the scenario 2. A broken authentication can happen due to a session re-established by an intruder. The attacker may use Google to find vulnerable websites. When they receive the list of possible vulnerable websites from Google, they will observe and select specific URLs with index file. A request will be sent to the server by browser to gain access to the user admin panel directly without authenticating username and password. When JavaScript redirects the request, the attacker is then sent to the login page. The attacker can bypass the admin panel successfully, and they can gain access to the system. This scenario is an example of a broken authentication. We can mitigate this vulnerability by implementing multi-factor authentication, and an application not only can put into practice to check for weak passwords, but it can also limit delay for failed login attempts.